ships flying.
Hi, welcome back to Guitar Discoveries. Today we're going to explore something that if you have an ear for country rock, especially country rock from the 70s, you're going to know about this or you're going to have heard it whether you knew about it or not. It's something called a B-bender. So back in the 70s there were a lot of those country rock bands, people like the Byrds, who were trying to get a country sound from standard electric guitars. One of the innovators was a guy named Clarence, and what he figured out was that if you could just bend the B string, you could emulate a pedal steel guitar in a really cool way.
Clouds so swift, rain won't lift.
So what he did was he designed a B-bender by routing out the back of his Telecaster, and it had kind of a Rube Goldberg contraption that made it so that when he pushed on his strap, it actually bent the B string. Fender actually has made a model of the B-bender. They might have more than one as far as I know. So you can get an actual Fender B-bender if you want to that does that same strap method. I urge you to go take a look at some videos from people like Marty Stewart who just rip with that particular kind of B-bender. Now there are other ways to get the same effect, and one of them is a really cool device. You can take a look at this elaborate contraption on here. This is both a B-bender, which is called a Hipshot B-bender. Reason is because there's this lever that sticks back here, and what the lever does is you can see how that is bending the pitch. So the Hipshot allows you to do that. So instead of pushing on your strap, you're actually just either pulling the guitar or you're doing a little hula hoop action and leaning out to the side. Either way, it doesn't require a whole lot of movement to make it work. This particular device has a palm G bender. So you can get some additional effects with that. It even has a drop D lever here. There's an E, there's a drop D. So the idea being you got flexibility on 3 of your strings with this device. So where do you get these things? They're a little bit hard to find sometimes, but generally you can go over on eBay and you can find them. And when you do, they're probably going to be priced somewhere between $150 and $200. Maybe more if you want to go with a gold one. There are some options if you want to go that route. So I was really reluctant to get one of these for quite a while because I was debating, what guitar would I put it on, because it's a permanent modification and it's a pretty radical permanent modification. I wanted it to be on a Tele, and then I remembered that we had bought this very low-cost Squier Tele when I was doing a project with some kids, high school kids, and we were buying a bunch of equipment from the Guitar Center, and they had this special. They were giving the school rock bottom rate, and I thought, hey, throw in that Tele over there. And I ended up I paid for it myself and got this little Squier Tele for $100. So I had this Tele sitting around, and it really wasn't getting played. It wasn't getting any love. So it occurred to me, hey, maybe this is the instrument to get a B-bender for. So I found the B-bender with the G palm lever and the drop D, and I thought, all right, let's do it. Brought it to my luthier. I wasn't going to mess with this myself. I wanted to bring it to someone who was experienced, who'd get the alignment right and everything else. The tuning part's easy, but the alignment can be tricky. So I had him do it. Kudos to Ryland White. He did a great job. And I ended up with this sweet little B bender and G bender. And drop D. So the question is, once you have something like this, what are you going to use it for? Now, if you're playing country music, you're going to use it all the time, and you'd be justified in really practicing to master the way the B-bender works and really be able to use it. I don't have a lot of use for this. However, the reason I pulled out the B-bender today is that I've been working on an EP for the duo that I have with my wife. We're called Cosmic Spin, and we do kind of spacey stuff. We turn songs inside out. It's a little bit folky, it's a little bit rock. It has a very eclectic kind of groove to it. And I've been working on our version of After the Goldrush by Neil Young, which is a song that I always felt in the original version was so stripped down that it really didn't do justice to what is a great song. So we do it differently. We layer harmonies. We've got drums going, we've got bass, we've got the whole shebang. It's a lot more of a production the way we do it. And I just had a brainstorm. It was like, you know what? We're in the key of A. That's the perfect key to be doing a B bender without needing a capo. And I just kind of thought, let's pull it out and see how it blends with the overall mix. So I wanted you to be here in the studio today. It's a beautiful day. I've got the windows wide open because there's no open mic here. This is going to be straight into the DAW. And I just thought it'd be really fun to lay it down with you. So let's do it.
Thinking about what a friend had said, I was hoping it was a lie. Well, I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were children crying, colors flying all around the chosen one. All in a dream, all in a dream. The loading had begun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home in the sun. Flying Mother Nature's silver seed to a new home.
All right, so there you go. That is the magic of the B bender. Just love it. So much fun. Thanks for stopping by this Guitar Discovery series here on YouTube. You may not know it, I have a website of the same name, guitardiscoveries.com. Please check that out. Go over there, you'll find all of my videos there. And what else do I want to tell you? Please subscribe here on YouTube. Make sure you hit the little bell icon so you get notified when my new videos come out. I do my best to put out one every week, although this is a total sideline thing and just for fun for me, so I miss the occasional week. Nonetheless, I hope you'll subscribe so that you can be aware when I'm doing new stuff. I love to share things like this, things you might never heard of, but that can really be super fun, can be an incredible addition to your playing. If you're a recording musician, I think you really know why this kind of stuff matters. So thanks for joining me. See you next time on Guitar Discoveries.